Hello YouTubers, this is Vanessa. I hope you'll enjoy the video today. I have another tour of another friend of mine, Mary. She's in the process of rehabbing her Scamp trailer, and she's done a wonderful job so far. I think she's very comfortable, and I know she's very warm. And if you wonder why I don't do my intros outside, it's because this wind blows so terribly bad, almost 24/7. So to make sure the sound is better, I do it inside my van because it's just easier for me. I hope you enjoy. I hope you'll subscribe and like and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Okay, this is Mary. This is my neighbor and friend, and I've certainly enjoyed meeting her, and she's going to share with us her life of living in her Scamp. So,
my Scamp.
Does she have a name?
She does not have a name. After I give you the little free tour of the Scamp, she needs a name. If you guys have any suggestions of names, that would be great.
Good idea.
So, I'm Mary. Finn is wandering around. Not supposed to be, but he is. And I have a little puppy Pepper in the house.
Do you guys care to say hello? You don't want to? Okay. Yeah. Everybody's turned their back, so we won't get them.
So this is my rehab camper. I bought this four years ago, roughly. I paid $1,000 for it. When I bought it, it didn't have a floor in the back, only frame and ground. I recut the new floor, fiberglassed it, put it in, put the fiberglass it to the side on the top and the bottom. It's not completely rehabbed. It's still in the making. As you can see, there's a big hole here in the side. That's where the water heater used to be. I'm going to put a table there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I put LED lights. LED lights all the way around. The back here has, these are from a bus. These are bus tail lights, and they're LED. And they work like a charm. They're nice and bright. People can see you.
Nice and big.
So, you want to come inside? I'll show you the inside.
Sure.
Come on. Or don't come in. I don't really care what you do. Come on in.
You know what I'm interested in?
What?
As soon as we walk in the door, the first thing I'm seeing here is a wood heater.
Now, this wood heater was made by a guy in Minnesota. He makes wood stoves. This is all he does. His whole family does it. And it's Northwoods Northwoods LLC. It's the Northwoodsman Fabrication is what it is. And I could even give you guys the telephone number here.
We can add that to the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people would want to know that, I'm sure.
This thing is amazing. I love it. As you can see, I cram all my paper in there, and that'll start my fire when I'm ready to start it. I have on the top of it a little magnet gauge here that tells you how hot the stove is. So you want to keep it within temperature. You don't want it too hot or it'll warp. You don't want it too cold or it's going to create condensation. The pipe itself is a double wall insulated pipe, and in my opinion it's very important that you do get the double wall insulated pipe. These brackets up here barely get warm. This pipe of course gets very, very hot, but the rest of it doesn't.
Can you cook on top of that, Mary?
You can cook on top of it, but I would not put anything greasy on top of it because the stove gets hot. I heat water on it all the time though. There's 8 inches between the stove and the firewall. The firewall is stainless steel. It's further on the other side. I use this handy dandy little fork here to stir my fire. It's the perfect size. It was all of $2 at a used goods store.
Oh, wow.
So,
and the recommended width is 8 inches.
8 inches is the minimum width that you can have it. This piece of stainless steel right here isn't bolted in yet, but it will be, and it'll go across here. That's because the stove pipe gets hot.
Yeah.
The black pipe gets hot all the way up to here. The insulated, you only need 2 inches between the double wall insulated pipe and whatever flammable products that you have. Now it's crooked because I hit a bridge and had to unbend it and unfix it, so, and it works fine.
And we've had some really cold weather. Do you keep a thermometer in here? Do you know?
I do. This thing can heat me out of here. I can sit here if I sit here on my little sofa while I'm reading or
And here's
watching
her
videos
sofa just as you come in the door.
or whatever and have you not, then I can keep a real close eye on the temperature of it. But it will heat me out. I have to open the windows sometimes. Those fans right there blow the heat back this way. They're 12 volt. They work off
you got two of them.
I got two of them. They work off a little battery box. There's my kick-ass clock. Love that clock. Well, come on in.
Alrighty.
This is a drawer. This is some sort of an art drawer that I had. When I bought the camper, the shower was taken out. There was no shower in here. Hi, Funkin. There was no shower in here, so this space was open. So I put this in here. Now what I'm going to do is put a cutting board, an actual nice, real cutting board on top of it. But for now, it's just got a piece of plywood up there.
That works.
It works. It works for the time being.
Yeah, till you get it.
It works for the time being. I have my propane stove. When I got the camper, I had the propane stove and I had the propane tank, but nothing connecting the two. It's all connected up. I'm going to sand it down and paint it red and then get some new knobs for it.
Oh, that would be nice.
These cabinet doors, I put all of those in, and the knobs I got on Amazon. They were $1 a pop.
I love those.
They're mismatched. They're all like...
Oh, I didn't even notice, but they're pretty. I like them.
They're all different ones. And and my bed, believe it or not, is a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Oh,
that puppy is comfortable.
Oh,
you spend enough time in bed, you want to invest in your bed, I think.
That's
I
right.
have a square cooler that goes in this big hole, and it's in the back of the truck. I just ordered it. I have to do some fiberglass work in the back there, and I'm going to reconstruct the frames for the drawers here. There's nothing behind here besides space, because there's no framework back there for these doors. But that's my next step right now, is to fiberglass that in the back and then put the framework behind there.
It just takes time.
It just takes time. And when I made this drawer down here, it won't come all the way out with the cooler in there, so I have to remake that drawer and put it back in there. But that's an amazing
But that's
drawer.
a lot of storage space back there.
It's a ton of storage space. Surprisingly enough, this little thing has a really nice amount of storage space.
Oh, yeah.
The cabinets, they're deep enough so you can put some decent stuff back there. And I love it. I love it. I put my light things on top and my heavier things down in the bottom so that it does the weight.
Oh, you got a nice closet.
I don't know if that's, that's kind of messy.
Well, everybody's is.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, These calendars right here are the cloth calendars, Chinese, from when my children were born.
Oh, my son was born in 78, too. Oh,
I have 78, 83, and 85.
How about that?
So this right here...
Oh, you got a nice vent up there.
Yeah. Used to leak like a sieve. I made a frame. I fiberglassed the frame and fiberglassed the frame to the top of it, and then fixed the crack with fiberglass that was on there. And so it works fine. I have to put a frame up here so that it kind of trims it out.
Yeah.
But for right now, we're working on structural things, and I got a couple more things I want to do to it. But
you got a nice prep area. Well, you have a prep area on both sides.
I have a prep area on both sides, and I absolutely love it.
Or not. Yeah. Is that your bread box?
It is my bread box.
Yeah, you've got all kinds.
I got this at the van build. It was out by the dumpster.
Oh, really?
And it matches like a tee. And these things right here I got from a used goods store for $1. I got a whole bunch of them. They keep it right there where it belongs.
Good.
And then all the miscellaneous goes into the basket and into the sink.
I could do some real cooking in here with all this space. I love to cook, and I just have to figure out if I want to use my potty seat or if I want to use the top of my cooler.
One of my biggest mistakes when I downsized and got rid of all the stuff that I, at my house, is that I got rid of a lot of my hosting things, because I host a lot. And I love to cook. I had stuffed pork chops last night for supper.
Yeah, I still cook, even though it's inconvenient, but I have to cook.
I have this pot here. And this pot, when you put it on low, it's one of those ceramic ones. Yep. And you put it on low, and you can bake in it. You can bake in it, basically.
Yep.
You can bake like muffins, muffins or what are those little things called? The little bread things. Help me out here.
I can't think. Are you talking about like
rolls or anything like that?
Yeah, like not streusel.
No, just the little piece of bread that you eat.
Anyway,
you can put your whatever rolls you're gonna cook. You put them on the bottom.
Yeah.
You cook them a little while, then you lift them up and put the new row underneath that, and then you lift it up and put the third row underneath that, and they cook just perfectly. So
yeah, I do
you can actually cook bread in that thing.
I do some things with my big skillet. I'm learning more all the time because I really do miss my oven.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have a nice sink over here. Now, does this actually work, or is that?
That does not work. I have an 8-gallon holding tank underneath the bed there. But when I hooked it up, there was an extra hole that I didn't know what it was for.
Oh.
Well, it's an overflow. Now I know what it's for. So I got to get down there and put that hose on. I'm either going to put one of the pump ones on the floor, or I'm going to put an electric one to pump the water up to the sink. And then I'll have to get a faucet of some kind. I'm thinking about making one out of like some copper. I think that would be kind of cool.
You could, yeah.
And it would be inexpensive. And as long as you get the right foot pump, if you get one of those foot pumps that's got the squishy black thing, it doesn't work for. You want the one with the handle, because handles will spit out a good degree of water.
Yeah.
You know what I've discovered is real handy is these organizers. I got my cutting boards and an organizer over here.
Oh boy!
And those things come in real handy, and these hold like my pads and stuff.
Yep, somebody will be happy to say. I've thought about that myself. I've tried to figure out. Well, I've got to redo all of mine anyway, but I'd like to include those because they're a sturdy holder, and
I get them for next to nothing at the used goods store.
And then you got a good sized closet here.
I got a good sized closet. You can open it up if you want. It's trash, but you can open it up.
Oh, it looks organized.
Got all my toiletries, canned goods on the bottom.
You just have
towels,
all kind of space.
An extra pair of shoes, my hat box, all my vests and coats and stuff go there.
You're just all set up. You got a warm heater and a place to cook, and
it is
and the store thing. I love it. I knew I was going to like it before I got over here.
Thank you for
well,
coming over
I want to thank you for sharing your home with us today, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed being your friend, and I hope it doesn't end here.
Oh, I'm sure it won't.
Thank
Give
you.
me a hug.
Yeah. Yep, we're huggers around here.
Yes, we are.
And thank you so much, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.
Name. Come up with a name for my camper,
Yeah,
folks.
give her a name in the comments below.
All right.
We will respond.
Thanks for watching.
Yes. Bye-bye.